Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo?
Sun, fly through yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou her maid art more fair than she. Oh, it is my lady. It is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? My discourses I will answer. I'm too bold. It's not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business to entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. As daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy regions stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand so that I might touch that cheek.
I mean.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night as is a winged messenger of heaven unto the white upturned eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on.
Romeo, deny thy father and refuse thy name, or else be but sworn my love and I will no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak of this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Be some other name. What's in a name? A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
Take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I will never be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus bescreened at night so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am, for my name is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either be disliked.
How camest thou hither, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I o'erperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do, that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they see thee, they will murder thee.
I lack the lies, more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have the mask of night to hide me from their sight. And but thou love me, let them find me here. My death were better brought on by their hate than death prorogued and wanting of thy love.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush to paint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain I would dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know that who say I, and I will take thy word. But if thou swearest them may prove false. At lovers' perjuries they say Jove laughs. Gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou might think my behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I approve more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou o'erhear'st ere I was aware of my true love's passion. So therefore pardon me.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon that tips with silver all these...
Swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, and which is the god of my idolatry, and thou believe thee.
If my heart's dear love...
Oh, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I take no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning which does cease to be ere one can say, it lightens. Sweet, good night. Good night, as sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breast.
Or wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vows for mine.
I did give thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would have were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it thee again, my bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. Julia! I hear some noise within. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed night! Oh, but I am afeard. For all of this, being a knight is but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and then good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one I will procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my portions at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. I come anon, but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee, by and by I come, to cease thy suit and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
So drive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes towards love as schoolboys from their books. But love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Romeo?
My love.
At what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
At the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
'Tis almost morning, I would have thee gone. And yet, no farther than a wanton's bird that lets it hop a little from her hand.
Would I were thy birth?
Sweet, so would I. Yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I should say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell in thine eye, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep in peace, so sweet to rest.
Gray-eyed dawn smiles on frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light. And flecked darkness like a drunkard reels from forth day's path and Titan's fiery wheel.
Tomorrow, Father!
Oh, Benedicite! What early tongue so sweet saluted me? O young son, it argues a distempered head so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Therefore thy earliness doth me assure thou art uproused by some distemperature. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
That's just true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin. Wast thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline, my ghostly father? No, I have forgotten that name, and that name's woe.
That's my good son. Where hast thou been, then?
I have been feasting with mine enemy, where on a sudden one hath wounded me, as by me wounded. and both are remedies within thy health and holy physic lies.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know that my heart's dear love is set on the daughter of rich Capulet. So mine is set on her, so hers is set on mine, and all is combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage. Wherever and how we might be wooed and made exchange of vow, I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosaline, whom thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Jesu Maria, what a deal of brine hath washed thy sallow cheeks for Rosaline! How much salt water thrown away in waste to season love that of it doth not taste! And art thou changed? Well, pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall when there's no strength in men.
Thou chidest me oft for loving Rosaline.
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
Then pray thee, chide not, for the one that I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Young waverer, go with me. In one respect I'll thy assistant be, for this alliance may so happy prove to turn thy household's rancor to pure love.
Let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Maybe not home tonight.
Not to his father's house. I spoke with his man.
Ah, that pale, hard-hearted wench, that Rosaline, torments him so that he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman of old Capulet, with a letter to his father's house.
A challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Alas! Oh, Romeo is dead! Stabbed with a white witch's black eye and shot to the air with a love song. Is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than a prince of cats, I can tell you. Oh, he is the courageous captain of compliments. He fights like you see Quicksaw, keeps time and distance and proportion. It's the very butcher of the silken buttons. A duelist, a gentleman of the very first house. Jesu, a very good blade, a very tall man, very good whore.
Here comes Romeo.
Oh, without his robe, like a dried herring. Oh, flesh, how art thou fishified? Senor Romeo, bonjour. There's a French salutation for your French slop. Thou gave us the counterfeit family last night.
Good morrow to you all. What counterfeit did I give you?
The sir, the slip. Do you not conceive it?
Oh, pardon, good Mercutio. For last night my business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
Well, that is as much to say, such a case as yours constrains a man to bow in the hands.
Meaning to courtesy.
Oh, thou hast most kindly hit it.
A most courteous exposition.
Nay, nay, I am the very peak of courtesy.
Pink the flower.
Right.
Well, then while is my pump well flowered?
Well said. Follow me in this jest till thou hast worn out thy pump. But when the seagull's full of it is worn, only the jest may remain. Take up with me, gentlemen, for my wits faint.
Nay, switch and spurs, I will cry a match.
Oh, no, nay. If thy wits won the wild goose chase, I have none. For thou hast more wild goose than one of thy wits, I'm sure that I have. In all I find. Was I not there with you for the goose?
Thou was never with me for anything when thou was not there for the goose.
Ooh, I shall bite my ear for that joke.
Spite not.
Nay, is this not better than groaning for love? Now art thou sociable. Now art thou Romeo. Now art thou what thou art. By art, as well as by nature. Nature! Oh, a sail, a sail!
Nay, too, a shirt and a sock.
Peter,
Anon.
my fan, Peter.
Oh, good Peter to fan her face, for her fan is the fairer face.
God, you tomorrow, gentlemen.
God, you dead, gentle wolf man.
Is it good, Dad?
Oh, 'tis no less, I tell you, for the body hand of the dial is upon the ring.
What kind of man are you? Out upon you. Can you gentlemen tell me where I might find young Romeo?
I can tell you, but young Romeo will be older when you found him than he was when you sought him. I am the youngest of any for fault of the worst.
If you be he, I do desire a confidence with you.
She will indict him to some supper.
Abroad! Whoa. An old hair horn, very good. But I have the tallest too much for the storm, and of course, it keeps suspense. Romeo is your father. Will to dinner, hither. I will follow you. Oh, farewell, ancient lady. Oh, farewell.
Very farewell. Oh, I pray you, sir, who is that scurvy scallion who is so full of his own roguery?
A gentleman, dear lady, that loves to hear himself talk, and will do so more, and then will stand to it a moment.
Well, if he say anything against me, I will take him down. And if he were lustier than he is, and 20 more such jacks, and if I cannot, I will find them that shall. And you, to sit by and suffer every day to use me at his pleasure.
I saw no man use you in pleasure. For if I had, my weapon would so quickly have been out. I warrant you, I dare draw as soon as another man, if I see occasion in good quarrel and the law on my side.
But I am so vexed that every part of me quivers. Now, I pray you, sir, a word. Now, as I told you, my lady bid me inquire you out. But first, let me tell you, if you lead her into